Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to make a video all about breastfeeding, like an update on our whole journey, like now that Rowan is a toddler, but he's currently on a nursing strike. He has not breastfed for the last 2 days. He's completely rejecting the boob and I am an emotional wreck about it. I can't talk about it right now. So instead, we're doing a what's in my nappy bag video. I've cried many a times. Hopefully it's temporary. If it's not, I am not ready to end this breastfeeding relationship, but maybe Rowan is, and that'll be fine. It'll be fine. But when I was pregnant and trying to figure out all of the stuff that I needed to buy, I watched so many of these what's in my nappy bag videos to try and figure out what the perfect setup for me would be. Spoiler alert, didn't happen. But I'm still gonna make my own version of these so that you can nosy at it, and also hopefully I can give you some insights into the things that have and haven't worked for us, because I have 2 nappy bags to show you because they function slightly differently, quite differently. So let's just dive straight into it. Before I had my baby, when I was pregnant, this was the bag that I bought. It is the Bambino Mio, who are a reusable nappy company. It's their nappy bag. Look at it, it's gorgeous. It's huge, it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna take you through all the features. You can find that shit on their website. But the thing that sold me on this was the aspiration that I was gonna become a reusable nappy parent. We tried and it failed. We didn't stick to it. But the specific thing about this bag that is reusable nappy vibes is it's got this side pocket and it's kind of like a wet bag, and so you can put all of the dirty nappies in here. But this has actually proved quite useful for other things. So like dirty clothes from messy play that are completely soaked and like covered in paint and wet and dirty, and then also when we've been swimming. So I also have this like wet bag from the same company, and that's just fab to like store stuff in. And then it all goes in there and it's just like separate from everything else and all protected. So before I get into the rest of this bag, essentially, this was the bag that I bought. It's a backpack, it's got the straps, but then it also like connects to the buggy. But then the thing that was frustrating me about this is that it was just too much. And we have a really small buggy and it was just kind of like getting in the way a lot. It altered the leaning of the bassinet when he was really little and in the bassinet, because the weight of this on the small buggy was like off. And also after like a couple of months postpartum, I just realized that I didn't need this size bag day to day, like when just like going out and about locally with him. So what this bag has become is like our day trip bag, or if we are like going somewhere like messy play or swimming or something where you just need a bit more stuff. That's how this bag functions. And then the bag that I bought to then become our daily bag, I basically bought this because one of my other mum friends had it in black and I was like, I like that, where's it from? And then I bought it for myself. And that's this thing. This is called a buggy organizer or something, and it is from Gem and B Recycled. I'm actually going to take you through this one first, but I just had to tell you about that one because that was the order in which I purchased them and the reasoning behind it. But this has been the one that I use the most day to day, and it has these straps here that strap to the buggy bars, but then it still has in here the big old shoulder strap. So, you know, if you're heading off to the bathroom to change a nappy, you can just whip it around yourself. It has these 2 outside pockets, and we usually always have like a cup of water in there for Rowan, and then it's summer at the moment, so we have his sun cream in there. Sometimes we have snacks in there instead. It varies, but whatever is needed on the day, that's what goes in there. And then in here is literally everything that I would need if I was like going out and about with Rowan for a few hours, maybe even a whole day, and then I'd like shove other stuff in the buggy, but this is more than enough. So inside my nappy bag, we have wipes, a changing mat, some nappies, and a spare set of clothes. Look at that. Is this like the mum equivalent of the Uniqlo bag? But I'm sure like lots of mums also have the Uniqlo bag. I now own 2 of them, oops. It's also got this like mesh bit here, and in there I have nappy bags and Sudocrem and hand sanitizer, because sometimes you're changing a nappy in the wild and you don't have a sink to wash your hands in after. But this is all I need, basically. Spare vest, spare shorts. There's currently only 2 nappies in here. That would be fine. Mentally, I like to have 4 nappies on me, but I never need 4 nappies. At least not now. Maybe like newborn days, maybe we would have gotten through 4 nappies in one outing. This changing mat is the same brand, Bambino Mio, as this thing, and I was hunting for ages for a changing mat that would fit in here. There's this brand, is it like Baby Mel? Not Baby Bell, Baby Mel. They have a nappy bag and it comes with a really small, really compact changing mat, and I was trying to figure out if I could just buy the mat because I didn't need the bag, and I was like looking on Facebook Marketplace for somebody who was just like getting rid of it or getting rid of the mat because they didn't need it. Didn't work, couldn't find one, but in the end found this and it's perfect. That's everything in there. Look at that, boom and boom. All you need. Ta-da! Oh, should we do a thumbnail? Okay, whatever. Okay, so the big day bag, the day out, the need more stuff bag. So in here, the main pocket. Here's the thing, there are so many pockets in this bag and I maybe use 50% of them. I'm just putting it out there now, like I am the kind of person that gets seduced by talking of lots of bag bits. Like I fall for that shit constantly. I'm like, oh yeah, it'd be so useful because I could put that in there and that in there and it will be like beautifully organized. Practically, that is just not how it has gone. Here we go. Here's inside the bag. Can you see any of that? So the only thing that I really do use like some of the pockets for is there these like sections here, and we just have wipes there and nappies there, and so they are really easily accessible to me. And then in the main bit of the bag, this is another changing mat. This is the changing mat that we had from when Rowan was born, and this was just always on the floor in our bedroom. It's that same brand again. I love all the patterns that they have. But yeah, so when I like went to buy this bag, I was obviously like, well, this changing mat ain't fitting in there, hence why I needed to get another changing mat. Ugh, so much stuff. So normally both of these bags are just like fully packed and just ready to go. The only thing that isn't is the spare change of clothes, because I don't like have enough clothes to do 2 spare things. I mean, maybe I do, but I just don't like the idea of the clothes being hidden away, and I want him to wear all of his other clothes. So if I were going out with this bag, I would take the spare clothes out of this one first and shove them in here. So they're not in here. But what is in here is toys, because oftentimes we are like out and about, or maybe we're on a train journey. And so I've got a bunch of toys in here. I might take more toys, who knows. I got these at like a second-hand market. I think it's like one of those fidget things. Rowan loves it, it's so good. And then also in here I have grown-up sun cream and kiddie sun cream. Double up that sun cream, baby. Nothing else is in here. It's so big and so empty, but this we also use for weekends away with Rowan. So there is like so much extra space in here than I actually need. But it would also have his spare change of clothes. It might also have a towel. It might also have his swim nappy. Anything goes really. In our side pocket, this is the like, whatever that's called, insulated thing. I might have some snacks. Oh, what's this? It's empty. Sometimes I might chop up some grapes and put them in there, or some other fruit, or maybe there's some leftover pouches and whatever. That goes in there and that goes in there. Done. Beautiful. Oh, what also might go in here is my water bottle. Look at that. Doesn't close, but it doesn't matter because I need easy access to it. When I'm out and about with this one, we have a cup holder on the buggy. Would recommend get yourself a cup holder for your buggy, and also get yourself a lid for your bottle that you can use one-handed. So this is my Chili's bottle, and I used to have like the generic like lid that you have to screw off to drink out of, but like how am I supposed to do this two-handed whilst pushing a buggy? You can't. And so I bought myself like one of these lids for it, so I can be pushing the buggy and drinking water at the same time. Like best £6 maybe, so expensive, that I ever spent. But if I'm out and about with him and I'm leaving the buggy somewhere and then like going off and doing an activity or something, then that's where that goes. And then the other thing that is important when out and about with a baby for a day is feeding them. So that's what I use this front pouch for. This is just where all of Rowan's snacks and food goes. So we have bib, and rolled up in there I usually have pouch and spoon. At home now, he mostly just like eats what we're eating in terms of meals, but when we're out and about, a pouch is just so much easier. Or if there's a kids menu, he can often eat from that now as well. And then we have snacks, various snacks. We've got some alphabet biscuits, a vanilla and banana baby biscuit, and an oat bar. So that all goes in there. And then usually there's also snacks in the pouch in the back of the buggy. Snacks galore. Snacks are great. And that all goes in there. And as you can see, there's like more pockets here, more pockets, so many fucking pockets. Like there's even like sections in this front pocket for your like pens. I will add, obviously, everything that goes in these bags is all like baby related. I always have a handbag, so I have like a small little handbag or a bum bag, or more recently my Uniqlo bag. But yeah, usually I keep all of my stuff in a separate bag, and then Rowan's stuff goes in here. Wonderful. Well, this has been a short and sweet video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's such a basic video, but I watched so many of these. I swear I was obsessed. Was I obsessed, or was it a cry for help? The other kind of video that I watched loads of was how people organized their baby drawers, like the chest of drawers with all their baby's clothes in and stuff. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see that from me, because I guarantee you my version will be nothing like the versions that I watched. It does not compare. It does not compare. Did people tidy the drawers before they filmed them? Anyway, that is a question for another day. Thank you for watching. I probably will do a video going into an update about breastfeeding at some point. It is just emotional right now and sad, and I don't know what's gonna happen next. And so yeah, when things have settled a bit more and I have answers, then hopefully that video will happen at some point, because I do want to share the experience and everything that's happened and stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!